prices extending their recent losses. Brent crude down 45 cents to $18.91 a barrel. But most of oil's rally over the last 8 months is still intact. Oil prices up a stunning 47% since their bottom just below $10 a barrel in early December. Oil traders will soon be able to do their business online. A new company, SwapNet, will be launching an internet trading service for over-the-counter oil markets in Singapore at the end of September. Joining us with more is SwapNet's chairman, Tom James. Thank you for being with us, Tom.
Thank you.
Now, SwapNet seems to be eliminating the middleman or the broker. So walk me through exactly what I would need to do if I wanted to sell oil or buy oil at prevailing market prices.
Well, at the moment, you'd have to first track down a broker and then perhaps several brokers in order to actually find and establish where the market is. But what SwapNet aims to do is basically using the internet as the carrier of all the data. We can provide software, etc. And from your own PC, wherever you are in the world, you'll be able to see the prices on the screen, trade, and look after the whole deal.
We do have a picture of your website right now, live online. You actually won't be going to that website, though, to do the trade.
That's right. We'll actually provide special software which has special encryption, sort of security technology, basically to ensure that obviously what these transactions, which can be millions of dollars per transaction, are secure, safe, and protected.
Now, the cost of the transaction, I understand, is going to be the same as though I were to do it with a broker. But your costs must be less. Why aren't you able to offer this service more cheaply?
Well, I think we may offer some discounts on volume, but the key thing here is that we're not trying to compete with traditional brokers. I mean, they are, particularly in the over-the-counter market, they just match bids and offers, buyers and sellers. What SwapNet is doing is you can do the transaction, potentially increasing liquidity by making it easier for new participants to get into the market, and also to actually handle a lot of the administration work, the back office, sort of the production of contracts, of the actual settlements, and all the banking.
All that should go much faster.
Yes, and much, much more cheaply.
There is some resistance, though, to giving up the human element of the trade, getting the market flavor and the market feel. Do you think this is going to slow your progress, or, as some oil brokers say, going to doom your business?
Well, I think we're in a transitional period. I think there are those that say, well, I'd much rather talk to somebody, and I think there's a lot of strength from management of companies where they need to have controls. The element of electronic trading means right at the point of execution you can control who is trading, with who and how much, which is not possible at the moment using the telephone systems. So there's a bit of pressure on traders to adopt it.
Let's use the last minute to talk about oil prices. Some say OPEC's compliance here is historically high. Do you see that this discipline is going to continue?
Well, yes, OPEC has a bit of a headache now. End of last year, they had the headache of low oil prices and big budget deficits. Now they've got prices at levels they like, but they have to somehow keep confidence in the market. Market has shown over the last few weeks that it is very, very sensitive to any sort of mention that OPEC will not, any member will not hold their quotas. I think Venezuela put a little bit of a disruption a few weeks back in oil prices, and I think we've got an OPEC meeting coming up in September. We could see some more big volatility plays there.
And very briefly, prices heading higher or lower from here?
I think slightly lower and then pretty stable through the end of the year. Asian growth is keeping things up.
All right, Tom, thanks for being with us and good luck.
Thank you.